For our Keeneland Select Race of the Week, we go to Del Mar opening weekend, and it's the Grade 1 Eddie Reed, and it's early on the card. It's their fourth race. I like the 2-horse, Gabriel Charles. He's a head bob away from being 2 for 2 on this turf course. And the guy that rode him in those 2 races last summer is back in the saddle for this first start since May, and that's Mike Smith. So I like that. Also, the trainer, Jeff Mullins, hits at about a 20% rate off this kind of layoff. So I think a little value with Gabriel Charles could be the way to go in the Eddie Reed. I'd use him with the 2 likely contenders, Midnight Storm and Finnegan's Wake. This week, the Twitter tourney incorporates the 3rd and 4th races on the Del Mar card. The 3rd race is for straight maidens. I like the 5-horse for trainer Doug O'Neill. That's the first-time starter Kelly with a Twist, who sold for about 15 times the stud value. So take a look at the 5-horse in the 3rd race. Use him with Gabriel Charles, and maybe you can get some extra money in your Keeneland Select account. Good luck. Now let's check in with Katie Ginsler.
Thanks, Tom. Well, looking forward to playing Del Mar this weekend where the surf meets the turf. So coming up in our feature, the Grade 1 Eddie Reed, I ended up going with Midnight Storm. He's really at the top of his game as he leads into this race, coming off of a 2nd place effort against Grade 1 company. He could end up being the controlling speed in this race, but he doesn't necessarily need the lead. So I'm going to take Midnight Storm. He's got a lot of potential. I think this race is going to set up really well for him. Of course, keep a close tab on Finnegan's Wake, drawn to the way outside. He's a really strong closer, plus he has a lot of class. Now, coming up in the race before that, part of our Twitter tourney, best luck to everybody playing the Twitter tourney. I ended up going in this wide open maiden race. I ended up going to the 1-horse. Being the big Blackhawks fan that I am, I'm going to go with Taze on Ice. Now, he's a 2-year-old colt by Arch out of a D Wildcat mare. He was purchased for a high price at the Keeneland sales last year in September, and he's already shown a lot of potential in the mornings. He's got a whole bunch of fast works and plenty of drills to suggest he will be fit leading into this race. Plus, he runs for a high percentage first-time starter barn. That is Bob Baffert with one of his go-to riders, Martin Garcia, aboard. It's going to be tough, drawn to the inside, the 1 slot, but I'm going to go with Taze on Ice coming up in race 3. Again, I go with Midnight Storm coming up in race 4, the Grade 1 Eddie Reed. Now, best of luck to everyone playing Del Mar this weekend. Be sure to make all your wagers at KeenelandSelect.com.